Alright, so the first problem here, we're trying to find the midpoint and the distance, so let's start with the distance. So here is the distance formula. And so x2 is negative 3 minus 1 squared plus negative 4 minus negative 6 squared. So negative 3 minus 1 is negative 4 squared. Two negatives make a positive, so that's 2 squared. We should always be adding two positive numbers here. And so we got the square root of 20. 5 and 4. 2 and 2. We got 2 square roots of 5. Alright, in order to find the midpoint, we're going to add the x's, divide by 2. Add the y's, divide by 2. So that's negative 2 over 2, negative 10 over 2, negative 1, negative 5. Alright, in question 2 we want to know if this is a parallelogram. So we're going to find the slopes. So we do y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. That gives me an answer of 6 over 8, which is 3 over 4. And that was the slope of the first two. Now I'm going to do the slope of the second two. So we got negative 3 minus 3 over 2 minus 10, which equals negative 6 over negative 8. Two negatives make a positive, and we get the answer of 3, 4. So now that those two match, I'm going to find the slope of BC, and then we'll do AD. So we got 3 minus 4 over 10 minus 3, which is negative 1 over 7. And when I do the A and D, negative 3 minus negative 2 over 2 minus negative 5, which equals negative 1 over 7. So since that matches, yes, we have a parallelogram. The endpoints of my diameter are these 2 points. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find the midpoint. Which turns out to be 3, 1. Hold on a second. Let's try that again. 3 plus negative 1 over 2, and 6 plus 0 over 2, because x's come before y. So it's at 1, 3. So since this is my center, the formula is x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. So I got x minus 1 squared plus y minus 3 squared equals r squared. Now I can plug in either one of the points, and we'll plug in the point 3, 6. And so 3 minus 1 squared plus 6 minus 3 squared equals r squared. That's a 4, and that's a 9. So 13 equals r squared. So my equation is x minus 1 squared plus y minus 3 squared equals 13. Alright, for this one, we're trying to get this into a standard form. So I'm going to do 14 divided by 2 squared is 49. 6 divided by 2 squared is 9. So we got x squared plus 14x plus 49 plus y squared plus 6y plus 9. And whatever we do to one side, we have to do the other side. So we got 23 plus 49 plus 9. To total up to 81 on the right side. So I got an x, and I got a plus, and the square root of 49 equals 7. Plus a y, a plus, the square root of 9 is 3. And so this is my answer. Alright, so we're asked for, on this ellipse, the center, the foci, and the vertices. Well, the center is at 5, 2. The vertices, there are 4 of them. And when we graph this, that's 5, 2. And we're going to go left and right 4. So those first two vertices are at 1, 2 and at 9, 2. And because this is 36, I'm going to go up 6 and I'm going to go down 6. So those points were at 5, 8 and 5, -4. And if you notice, the y number is bigger, so this is a vertical. So when we do the foci, the y values are going to change from the center. So c squared equals 36 minus 16. So c squared equals 20. Take the square root of 20, and c is going to be around 4.5. So my first point is going to be 5, 2 plus 4.5. And my next point is going to be 5, 2 minus 4.5. So the first point was 5, 6.5. And the second point was 5, -2.5. So there are the foci. The vertices are these 4. And the center is right there. The next lesson will be on problems 6 through 10.